Welcome everyone to the 2021 Rensselaer Land Trust virtual annual meeting. I'm here with John Winter, our Executive Director. Behind the camera is Julie Moore, our technical person. And we're here to give you a quick overview of all the accomplishments the Rensselaer Land Trust has been able to do this year with your support, expertise, and funding. I'm going to start with John and let him give you a rundown on some of the acquisitions that we've accomplished.
Thank you, Bob. We're here at Moon Hill in Petersburg, our newest nature preserve, 191 acres of climate-resilient land in a beautiful hillside location. This is just one of the many properties that we protected this year. We added to the Young's Bog Preserve in Sand Lake and actually added a 38-acre parcel across the street. We reopened the Palmer Nature Preserve in Skodak, which is one of our neighborhood nature preserves, one of our new initiatives to protect land near where people live. As many of you know, and some of you have already been using, the Albany-Hudson Electric Trail parking area and trailside entry in Skodak, part of the 750-mile-long Empire State Trail. And this year we worked with an indigenous group, the Stockbridge-Munsee community out of Wisconsin, in our first kind of partnership with an indigenous people to protect 156 acres of land along the Hudson River, one of the ancestral homes of the Stockbridge-Munsee people. And we did that project along with Rensselaer County and the Open Space Institute. So I could list a lot more. There's also a video clip coming after this where you can learn more about water quality improvement program initiatives, and we invite you to watch that after this part of the video. I will turn it back to Bob, and he's going to talk to us about our stewardship effort.
Stewardship, a long and deep responsibility of the Rensselaer Land Trust. I'm just going to give you a couple highlights of what we accomplished this year. We spent a lot of time at the Stolleson Preserve. We've owned that preserve for 10 years. This year we built some bridges to expand over some small creeks. We expanded the trail all the way down right along the Wine-and-Skill Creek, which we didn't have access to before. And we spent a lot of time there working on control of invasives. Another thing we did around all the preserves was to freshen up our kiosks, our parking signs, our maps. So they all look uniform. They have a much more pleasant and more inviting look. Third thing, we had the benefit of a stewardship coordinator to help us this summer. Part-time young man, funded through a grant, and we made good use of his time, and we realized we have to continue that kind of help in the future. So we're looking to provide and add a staff person to continue with our stewardship responsibilities. And you'll be hearing more about that in the future. Now, John's going to speak a little bit about our events.
Part of the reason we do our stewardship is to provide a convenient and safe locations for people to get out and enjoy nature. And we do that so that you can join us on educational hikes, special events like our Earth Day Tomhannock Cleanup, nature walks, and open houses at our various new nature preserves as they come online. We try to do these about once a month, and we invite you to join us as we create our schedule for 2022. You'll be hearing about that in the coming weeks and months, and hope to see you out on the trail next year.
So there you have a quick rundown on what your land trust has been doing in the last year. I always ask myself, why do we do this? And I think we do these things for two reasons. We do them because they're important to us, and we do them because we're good at it. The Land Trust has been at this for 30 years. You folks have been a big part of that through these 30 years. It's important for us all to realize, though, that these things come at a financial cost. And it's important for us to also be able to support our activities with our donations, our time, and our expertise. And you'll be hearing more about that in our annual appeal. And I hope you'll respond generously. Thank you.
Hi again, John Winter from Rensselaer Land Trust here, this time along the shores of Sun Cayuga Creek in Pittstown on our newest water quality improvement property. As I told you before, this project, part of a $1.5 million grant from New York State DEC that we share with Rensselaer Plateau Alliance and Agricultural Stewardship Association, was created to protect the water quality in the Tomhannock Reservoir. This 82-acre parcel, most of it, as you can see, forested with a whole lot of wetlands, will be protected in perpetuity, owned by Rensselaer Land Trust, and set aside for habitat protection for all the years to come.